Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to ChasingCinema.com's official YouTube channel. I'm your host, Jacob Tiranno, and today I'm doing more CinemaCon coverage as I talk about STX's presentation at CinemaCon. If you haven't caught any of my other recaps of the presentations or interviews, make sure to click the white eye right above my head. A bunch of links drop down, but that isn't all. There's only five links of all the information that I've done. The best way to do that is to click on the Chasing Cinema channel right down here, and click the playlist button. You'll be able to find the playlist of CinemaCon. Has all the videos. I mean, we have interviews with the cast of Independence Day Resurgent, Adam Devine, Anna Kendrick, Zac Efron, Jesse Eisenberg, Susan Sarandon, Dave Franco. You're not going to want to miss any of the interviews, as well as my recap of Paramount Pictures presentation, Universal's, Disney's, etc., etc. There's so much. Don't miss it. Make sure to check those out. But today, like I said, we're going to be talking about the STX presentation. Now, the STX presentation was kind of combined with a NATO State of the Industry. NATO, again, is the National Association of Theater Owners, and kind of the reason why this convention happens. CinemaCon is the official convention of NATO, the largest and most important gathering of movie theater operators. So we had this wonderful members of Universal and NATO talking about the success of the movie industry, that the worldwide box office was up to $38.9 billion last year. So we're really happy about that. Domestically, we were at $11.1 billion in 2015. And then we had Christopher Dodd of the MPAA come out and give us really a big insight and graphical information about the state of the industry. But I know that might not be exactly what you want, so let's move on to STX is entertainment slate. Adam Fogelson, STX chairman of Motion Picture Division, came out on stage to give us this wonderful presentation. The first thing that he mentioned was a new relationship that they're going to be working on to bring us some exciting upcoming new films, and his new partnership that they've developed with an actor. And STX introduced Sylvester Stallone. He came out, didn't preview what he was going to say. He's like, I can't say anything just yet. Just know you guys are going to be pumped. You're going to be excited. Looking great as ever. And of course, everything I heard was, oh man, he didn't get that Oscar. He deserved it. I can't believe he didn't win the Oscar. But he came out and was excited about the new relationship he's going to be having with STX. Just a tease to start us off. Then we moved on to talk about the upcoming film Free State of Jones, which comes out on June 24th. And he showed us an actual decent sequence, probably about a 10 to 12 minute sequence of the film. It was introduced by director Gary Ross, Matthew McConaughey, and Gugu Mbatha Raw. I butchered that name. I'm so sorry for doing so. But it was really cool to see Matthew McConaughey up there promoting this film, as well as this actress who did really good from the clip that we saw. This movie obviously attacking a poor farmer from Mississippi who's going to lead a group of rebels against the Confederate Army. His name was Newton Knight, and very interested in seeing this movie. Saw a trailer for it, and especially after this sequence, I think that it is going to be a good but smaller piece. STX kind of drove home the fact that this whole their job is to make really great films for kind of a smaller budget, a smaller price point. Then they advertised us the film called The Space Between Us, which comes out August 19th and gave us a new look, which stars Gary Oldman and Asa Butterfield, amongst other people. And it looked like a really interesting movie. In a nutshell, Asa Butterfield is this boy who was actually born on Mars and actually has to come back and learn how to live on Earth. And of course, what do people do when they come to Earth for the first time? They fall in love. So a very interesting movie. I think it's a very interesting take on film. The movie looked good. Actually, I'm surprised, but pretty much everything that I saw at the STX presentation looked really good. We moved on to The Bye-Bye Man, a horror film that he explained that he really wants to bring back the classic slasher character. Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael, etc. They want to bring back one with The Bye-Bye Man, which trailer actually intrigues me. Everyone knows I'm a big fan of the horror genre, and this trailer looks really solid. Kind of is the idea is that the Bye-Bye Man makes you do horrible things. When someone kills someone in their family or murders somebody, it's the Bye-Bye Man. This comes out June 3rd, and we actually just watched the trailer for the film that debuted on Hardcore Henry, right along with Lights Out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, click my white eye right here and watch the presentation from Warner Brothers. Anyway, that movie's going to be starring Douglas Smith and Faye Dunaway. Oh yeah, I know Gary Ross, Matthew McConaughey, and Gugu Mbatha Raw came out for Free State of Jones, but Gary Oldman, Asa Butterfield, Faye Dunaway, and Douglas Smith were not on stage. They were just stars of the film, if I didn't make that clear. Then we moved on to a film that actually really excited me. Talking about the lack of that slasher character, he also, and when I say he, I'm talking about Adam Fulgerson of STX Entertainment, talked about the lack of that high school teen movie, the classic John Hughes film, The Breakfast Club, The 16 Candles. And he introduced a film that comes out in September 2016 and gave us a first look at The Edge of 17. Now, this movie looked, to me, at first, I always hear people talking about wanting to recreate the Brat Pack feel, the John Hughes feel. This time, though, I don't think it's necessarily going to feel like John Hughes. I think this filmmaker has a really good shot. This film stars Haley Steinfeld. It also had, who came out on stage with Kara Sedgwick, Kelly Craig, Jim Brooks, who's directed the film, and also stars Woody Harrelson. So, I'm excited for this movie. I think it looks funny. I think it looks like it has to have great performances. I think it's going to be a really good time. And I think it's going to be, though not in the same vein as in, style, but it's going to have a heart like a John Hughes movie. But again, that was just a first look. I might be speaking too early, but STX got me excited for it. Next, they introduced us to a film called Deserto, which is coming out in the summer. They just showed us a quick little trailer, which looked amazing. It was directed by Jonas and Alfonso Cuarón, guys who brought you Gravity. So, I mean, that's a really strong antique right there. It looked very, very good. Then he brought out... didn't bring out, I'm sorry, but talked about the upcoming film The Foreigner. And this movie, to me, looks also really enticing and exciting. It stars Jackie Chan and was directed by Martin Campbell and also stars Pierce Brosnan. And this is kind of a darker Jackie Chan film. And, Jackie Chan really hasn't done a lot to kind of, as of late, right? Like, I mean, he did The Karate Kid, after The Rush Hours, he kind of just was doing some comedies, and then he did, little things, nothing too broad, right? Nothing too strong. But this movie looks like he's going to be delivering a phenomenal performance, and I'm really looking forward to it. And then we closed out with the upcoming film, which I think will probably be their biggest hit, and that is Bad Moms, which comes out July 29th. Stars Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell, Catherine Hahn, Christina Applegate, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Annie Mumolo. We actually got to see 2 different clips of this, and this looks like an outrageous, raunchy, R-rated comedy for moms who just had enough in trying to be perfect, and I am really looking forward to that. I think STX, for being short and sweet and right to the point, has a great slate. They're an upcoming company. It was the first ever time they did a presentation at CinemaCon, and they delivered. I am super pumped for their slate. I can't wait to watch their films. Moving on, that's going to be it. Make sure to go check out all the other presentations that we covered in the interviews. Like I said, best way to do that is to go to our channel and explore our video section. Go to the playlist. You can find Chasing Cinema. Go to the playlist and find CinemaCon 2016. You'll find our interviews and presentation coverages, or you can just go to our homepage. Go down, you'll be able to find all of our stuff. Best way to never miss any of our coverages or video reviews or anything like that is to click that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed what you watched today, why don't you go ahead and slap a thumbs up on this video. I'll greatly appreciate it. Let me know I did my job just good. If you have any questions about what I talked about today, go ahead, type me out some questions in the comment sections below. I'll be glad to answer them. And that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. My name is Jacob Tiranno, and please continue chasing cinema.